Bought me a Chicago morning paper. One ad said truck drivers needed bad. So I stepped inside and asked to see the foreman. I told him all the experience that I'd had. Well, he said I was just the man he needed. He handed me some keys and shook my hand. Then he pointed to a truck and said, I'll see you. Just pull that load of steel to Birmingham. Well, I climbed inside and finally got it started. When I shifted gears, it started backing up. Now I tried everything to get it going frontwards. See, I ain't never drove no big old truck. Now it ain't easy backing through the traffic. And I might be the first truck driving man that ever left Chicago in a semi and backed it all the way to Birmingham. The police pulled me over down in Nashville. Said, what do you think you're doing? I just smiled. I told him I got tired of driving frontward, so I thought I'd drive her backwards for a while. I backed into a truck stop and said, fill it. Now check the oil, it probably needs a can. The man said, tell me, which way are you backing? I said, I'm backing south to Birmingham. Well, there must be a button on here somewhere that I can push to turn this thing around. 'Cause I don't mind it much out in the country, but man, I have my troubles in the town. But if I keep it up, I'm gonna make it. And I might be the first truck driving man that ever left Chicago in a semi and backed it all the way to Birmingham. I backed into a weigh scale on the highway, 'cause I knew that I was overloaded some. The man said, I don't know which way you're going, but I'll remember you next time you come. Now I'd really like to be a backup singer and tour with a good old country band. And they might even let me drive the tour bus. Then I'd back up all across this great old land. Now there must be a button on here somewhere that I can push to turn this thing around. 'Cause I don't mind it much out in the country, man, I have my troubles in the town. But if I keep it up, I'm gonna make it. And then I'll be the first truck driving man that ever left Chicago in a semi and backed it all the way to Birmingham. Right down I-65 to Birmingham. She told him she was leaving, then she packed up her things. 20 years of marriage suddenly down the drain. The truth is plain and simple, she don't love him anymore. So why did he keep smiling as she walked out the door? 'Cause he don't have to put the seat down anymore. He can leave the whiskers in the sink, stay out till 3 or 4. When he comes home now he can hang his clothes up on the floor, and he don't have to put the seat down anymore. He knew that he would miss her when she'd been gone a while, 'cause she made a darn good meatloaf and she had a pretty smile. If he gets to feeling lonely, he knows just what to do. He'll hang her picture on the bathroom wall, chase away the blues. He don't have to put the seat down anymore. He can leave the whiskers in the sink, stay out till 3 or 4. When he comes home now he can hang his clothes up on the floor, and he don't have to put the seat down anymore. Well, she knew that she had hurt him and she had no place to go, so she came back and got unpacked, made him eat a little crow, and they decided they could make it as they remembered better days. She'd control her temper if he'd change his careless ways. But there was one thing she insisted on. She said it with some heat. She simply would not tolerate that raised-up toilet seat. Well, he'd settled down in bed that night with a book he'd read before. She slipped into her nightie and then closed the bathroom door. He heard her scream in panic when she hit that cold ceramic. Then he heard her bottom hit the floor. She did some cussing and some bitching. Thought he heard her in the kitchen. Then a shadow crossed his bedroom door. There stood his darling wife with a big old carving knife, looking mean, and then with grim determination. She came over to the bed. It was then he lost his head when she performed that low-rain bobbit operation. When the grisly deed was done, she calmly dialed 911, but he spent some time in rehabilitation. Last they're back together, their problems in the past. They've settled all their differences, they get along at last. No more controversy, this new life can't be beat. She's found a permanent solution to the raised-up toilet seat. 'Cause he don't have to put the seat up anymore. Now he don't have to stand there with his cold feet on the floor, and her life's a little better. He's no pointer, he's a setter, and he never puts the seat up anymore. And he don't have to put that seat up anymore. Stepped out of the shower and I got a good look at myself. I'm pot-bellied, bald-headed, thought it was somebody else. And I caught my reflection in the mirror on the back of my bathroom door. I just don't look good naked anymore. So I went upstairs to a full-length mirror on the wall. I'd hung it there when I was trim and tall. I used to stand there and smile and strut and flex till my arms got sore. But I just don't look good naked anymore. used to go out with the girls, I loved them one and all. Now they don't stand very close to me, afraid that I might fall. I went to my doctor for my annual physical exam. Standing there in the buff when suddenly he said, "Man," said, "What is it, Doc? Some fatal disease? I need to know the score." He said, "You just don't look good naked anymore." Now me and my woman had a dancing style that folks said was unique. Now it's only when we're back to back that we're dancing cheek to cheek. I went to a nudist beach for some seaside fun. Stretched out in my birthday suit, soaking up some sun. When somebody yelled, "Hey, an old white whale just washed upon the shore." I just don't look good naked anymore. Because my arches fell, my waist gone to hell, and my butt's nearly dragging the floor. And I just don't look good naked anymore. That's true. I just don't look good naked anymore. The scene is a small roadside cafe. The waitress was sweeping the floor. Two truck drivers drinking their coffee. There were two okie kids by the door. "How much is them candies?" they asked her. "How much have you got?" she replied. "We've only a penny between us." "They're two for a penny," she lied. And the daylight was heavy with thunder, smell of the rain on the wind. And it's just like a human. Here comes the rainbow again. One truck driver called to the waitress after the kids went outside. "Them candies ain't two for a penny." "Well, what's it to you?" she replied. In silence they finished their coffee, stood up and nodded goodbye. She called, "Hey, you left too much money." "What's it to you?" they replied. And the daylight was heavy with thunder, smell of the rain on the wind. And it's just like a human. Here comes the rainbow again. Here comes the rainbow again. the first or the last in a lifetime of many mistakes. But I won't spend tomorrow regretting the past or the chances that I didn't take. For I'll never know till it's over if I'm right, I'm wrong loving you. But I'd rather be sorry for something I've done than for something that I didn't do. It's easy to make me believe that tomorrow won't take you away. But I'll gamble whatever tomorrow might bring for the loving I'm living today. For I'll never know till it's over if I'm right, I'm wrong loving you. But I'd rather be sorry for something I've done than for something that I didn't do. Yes, I'd rather be sorry for something I've done than for something that I didn't do. Let me tell you a story about a man named Charlie on that tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife, and family went to ride on the MTA. Did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie turned in his dime at the Scully Square station, exchanged for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. He couldn't get off of that train. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Square station every day at 2:15. Through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train goes rumbling through. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now don't you think it's a scandal, all you citizens of Boston, how the people have to pay and pay like the fair in Crete. Vote for old Bernie Whittle and get Charlie off the MTA, or else he'll never return. No, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. He's the man who never returned. Older women make wonderful lovers. Older women, they understand. I've been around some, I have discovered. Older women know just how to please a man. Now if you wanna have some fun, you've got to take a chance. Pick up a gray-haired cutie at a senior center dance. Then try not to hold her back, just keep up if you can. She's apt to go half crazy when she gets herself a man. I took this gray-haired honey home, she said I was her man. When she said stay all night, I said I don't think I can. Then she took something from her purse and put it in my hand. She said take this Viagra pill and maybe then you can. Older women make wonderful lovers. Older women, they understand. I've been around some, I have discovered. Older women know just how to please a man. Sometimes now I feel my age and she gets older too. I've come to realize, and I think she knows it's true. She's got to have more patience and be sympathetic too. 'Cause what we used to do all night now takes all night to do. So listen up, older guys, I've got a word for you. You like to chase those younger chicks, hey, I chase that kind too. Now that was okay yesterday, but let's not lose our head. Those blue Viagra pills cannot resuscitate what's dead, but older women are experienced lovers, and older women, they understand. They get around and they soon discover just exactly how to tease an older man. I'm 86 and single, and I thought I'd have it made. Pick up a gray-haired honey, and then later on get lucky. When reality set in, I found I'm wrong again. I found that older women all prefer a younger man, 'cause older women are experienced lovers, and older women, they understand. They've been around and they have discovered they get more action when they date a younger man. Yes, older women all prefer a younger man. Somebody else is taking my place. Somebody else now shares your embrace. While I am trying to keep from crying, you go around with a smile on your face. Little you care for vows that we made. Little you care how much I have paid. My heart is aching, my poor heart is breaking, 'cause somebody's taking my place. Somebody else has been taking my place. Somebody else has been filling my space. While I was working, she let some jerk in. Lord knows how long he's been trumping my age. No need to cry, the damage has been done. Some other guy has left me a son. I didn't bother, still I'm a father, 'cause somebody's taking my place. Now I could complain to the local police, have this guy pinched for disturbing my peace. First he pursued her, then he rendezvoused her. Now I'm not to blame for my family's increase, so I'm asking you, Abby, or Sister Ann, won't you please help me just do what you can? I'm flabbergasted, my only kid's a nice boy, 'cause somebody's taking my place. My heart is aching, my poor heart is breaking, 'cause somebody's taking my place. Somebody loves you, I want you to know. Longs to be near you wherever you go. Somebody loves you, and right from the start, happiness flew into somebody's heart. Somebody loves you each hour of the day. when you're around, dear, and when you're away. Somebody loves you, sweetheart, can't you see that somebody is me? Someone has loved you, it's easy to tell. And you've loved somebody, not wisely but well. You say you'll get married, I wish you the best. You can wear a white veil with that maternity dress. You'll take a Lamaze class, they'll teach you to breathe. You'll soon learn it's better to give than conceive. Someone has loved you, that's quite plain to see. Please don't tell your daddy it was me. Someone has loved you, it's quite plain to see. Please don't tell your daddy it was me. I thought she was smiling in the mirror. Maybe I was too, 'cause I was stoned, singing every sad song on the jukebox one more time. Honey, they were hitting closed on. I said, maybe this will make you think I'm crazy. Honey, don't feel lonesome if you do. If you'd like to make an old man happy one more time, I'd sure like to spend the night with you. And she said, stranger, shut out the lights and leave me somewhere, shut out the shadows too. And while we lay there, making believe you love me, stranger, could I believe in you? Got all you've got together. Maybe you'll keep rolling like a stone. Maybe some old lonesome song will take you by surprise, make you feel a little more alone. She said, stranger, shut out the lights and leave me somewhere. Shut out the shadows too. And while we lay there, making believe you love me, stranger, could I believe in you? Stranger, could I believe in you? We watched her work the tables and the stools along the bar. The barman lets her ply her trade if she doesn't go too far. Her mini skirt showed shapely legs, sometimes a little skin. Her low-cut blouse gaped open so the young guys could peek in. Picked on me and Henry because we looked so old. I guess our 80-plus years made her act a little bold. 'Cause she came and nibbled on my ear. She picked on Henry next. Then she said, would you two gentlemen like some super sex? That's right, folks, she said super sex. She said it right out loud, trying hard to get a laugh from the young guys in the crowd. Old Henry, he said super sex. The crowd near lost their mind when Henry said, we'll take the soup and we don't care what kind. Well, that lady lost her temper when we got out of there. But Henry wore a bowl of soup on his clothes and in his hair. Henry had the last word as we left to save our necks. If you put it out like that, we're glad we didn't take the sex. If you serve it up so rough, we'd be afraid to try the sex. Where am I gonna live when I get home? They've got my voice on the Oval Office phone. I lied to Hillary, now she's raising hell with me. Where am I gonna live when I get home? They've got my voice on tape and walkie-talkie. They found that woman I had up in Milwaukee. Tell me Jennifer Flowers is gonna talk for hours. Then where am I gonna live when I get home? She decided she could keep my cat. my chocolate-colored lab and my cowboy hat. Her breaking point was reached when I almost got impeached. Now where am I gonna live when I get home? The country finally let me off the hook. I made a ton of money selling my new book. But I played that poor Miss Monica like a cheap dime store harmonica. Now where am I gonna live when I get home? I told her disregard those ugly rumors, but Hillary found some other lady's bloomers. Then she went and bought a gun. Now how I need that Air Force One. Where am I gonna live when I get home? And Hillary doesn't care that I repent, 'cause Hillary wants to run for president. Then she'll have a new VP, and there'll be no room for me. Then where am I gonna live when I get home? Well, where am I gonna live? Where am I gonna live? Where am I gonna live when I get home?